Dr. Matoya. We would like to welcome you to our fourth podcast episode on Black Anger, From Pain to Privilege. Our conversation of Black anger, we have broadened the scope of Black anger to include our hearts being numb to the potential resources, support, and privilege that are available to all if we don't fade to Black anger. So let's welcome the author of Black Anger, Dr. Kirk Whitmore Sr. Welcome.
Hello. So good to be back again. We're having a blast with this.
Awesome. So help us to understand how not to fade to Black anger when relatives are binge drinking during this holiday season.
Well, it's a really good question because it may sound as if this is not a regular thing, but during the holidays, alcohol is consumed in exorbitant amounts. As a matter of fact, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is what's called Blackout Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And it's called Blackout Wednesday because normally people consume exorbitant amounts of alcohol and they're not even able to make it to Thanksgiving. That's why most of the times the dinner you guys just had a couple of weeks ago, yes. They were late because they couldn't get it together. But how do we deal with these people without getting totally angry and totally frustrated? Mm-hmm. Normally the overconsumption of something is communicating a codependency. Codependency is something that I'm using as a coping skill to deal with something I've yet to learn to verbalize and yet to learn to communicate that I need help about. So I overdo something. So I overwork, I overshop, I work out, anything to the excess. And so this is what falls into that category of overdoing something to compensate what I believe to be a loss. Number one thing that we have to do to not to become frustrated with these individuals is, number one, understand something is not in its best place. Mm-hmm. And it's not them being careless, it's not them being weak-minded, it's they're learning how to navigate something. So it's best to really begin to just have the conversation to them, ask the question, hey, Uncle Tide, Auntie Clorox, what is causing you to get so out of sorts with alcohol during the holiday that we have to carry you home every holiday season? We have to, make sure that you're safe, or you just, what is it that can we talk? And I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and then really be there for them. Just don't give them words. Give them presence and give them that really patience, because they're needing something that is real and transparent. Because the worst thing you could happen is they begin to confide in you, and it becomes the family conversation. Yeah. Because now you're going to push them somewhat over the edge because they thought they could find someone to trust with something that was hurting them to the degree that they're willing to put themselves at risk. Remember, they're not immature about the complications of what happens with these, whatever they may use, alcohol in this case. But what they are lacking is the control or the development to know that I can do this without this aid or without this support. Alcohol normally gives you false confidence, we normally say, or false, that false sense of something. So giving them that tool will help them to better. The tool of support would help them to better that experience. And if it's a death, I like to give them this right here. It says, I admit my life has changed and someone or something is absent, and the intense hurt I sometimes feel is real, but not permanent, and does not have to prevent me and others from being the significant gift to someone else that God has made me to be. Through the power of the Holy Spirit, I'm whole. I'm healthy. I'm discovering God in a different way through grief. I'm confident that I am built, designed, and crafted to grow through predictable and unpredictable crisis, calamity, and challenge. God made me to be incredible. can,
good.
and then when they say that you called me incredible, what do you mean I'm incredible? I failed at this. What do you mean I'm incredible? I didn't do this. You begin to share with them that their performance is not them.
Right.
That they're made in the image and likeness of God. And although they may not be performing at high levels, it is not their performance that makes them significant. It is their significance is that God made them in His image. And at any time, with the right resources, the right information, the right supports, that performance can be transformed.
That is awesome to hear. Dr. Whitmore, we want everyone to be able to purchase this great book. So where do we go, or who do we call?
Well, you certainly don't call Ghostbusters, but what you can go to Amazon, and Amazon you can download the ebook, or you can order the paperback, or you can email me at Whitmore, WHITMORE846@gmail.com.
Okay.
And then upon email me, I'll tell you to cash at me at $Kirk Whitmore Sr. And we will have the book to you in a couple of weeks. Now, if you order from me, I normally offer a discount, $2 cheaper than what you do on Amazon. And so that would be to your advantage if you did it that way. But whatever way, it doesn't matter. We just want you to get the book.
Yes.
Ebook, however you want to do it, whatever it takes to get this tool into your hand and begin your journey towards healing.
Great. So run out and purchase your books today. Don't fade to black anger. Get the book. Thank you, Dr. Whitmore.
Thank you.